Hi, I'm Jackie Bender with your Chicago Business Today Midday Report. More than a year after the Ricketts family paid $20 million for the 1-acre McDonald's restaurant lot across the street from Wrigley Field, the Cubs ownership group and Starwood Hotels announced an agreement Thursday to develop a boutique Sheraton hotel on the Wrigleyville hotspot. Here with more is Crain sports business blogger Danny Ecker. Danny, what do we know so far about the hotel plans?
Yeah, well, as you mentioned, it's a small Sheraton hotel that would go in the lot where the McDonald's currently sits across the street from Wrigley Field. It's part of the partnership with Starwood Hotels. It makes the Starwood Hotels the official hotel of the Cubs. And the idea for the Cubs being basically that you'd help draw more tourists to the Wrigley area. It's something that's been a point of emphasis for the Cubs, trying to remind people that the Cubs do play a big role, and Wrigley Field plays a big role in attracting more visitors to Chicago. We also know that if they do choose to tear down the McDonald's right there, they'll have to incorporate a new McDonald's into whatever they build. And of course, this all comes the day before the Cubs convention, which is downtown this weekend. And it sounds like they're going to be unveiling some broader plans for the area this weekend. And they just unveiled them recently to a Lakeview Neighbors meeting. So we'll see what happens there.
And what's the bigger idea here in getting public help to help fund the Wrigley Field renovation?
Right, so the catch in all of this is that, the way the Cubs worded this at least, it was that it's sort of based on this contingent on finding a way to save Wrigley Field. In other words, trying to get some more public funding to renovate the stadium. As you recall, the reports last year that suggested that Mayor Emanuel wasn't too pleased with Tom Ricketts' father, Joe Ricketts, potentially spending millions of dollars on an anti-Obama ad. That now is this is the latest move in that saga. And the other thing to note here, sort of on the side, is that the 44th Ward Alderman Tom Tunney, who's the Wrigleyville area alderman, he's supported a plan for the last couple of years to potentially build a whole residential and hotel development on the south side across the street from Wrigley Field. And that's something where you wonder after with this move whether there's going to be the same kind of demand for a hotel and a residential development in that area with a Sheraton just around the corner. So we'll see what kind of role that plays.
And with this partnership with Starwood Hotels, are there any other details that you can tell us about?
Yeah, it sounds like there's some benefits for members of the Starwood loyalty program, seat upgrades, things like that, VIP experiences with the Cubs. And I guess it's fitting that the Cubs, for the first time this year, moved the Cubs convention to a Sheraton, of course, in downtown. And I guess that's fitting, so we'll see what happens this weekend at Cubs convention.
Okay, thank you, Danny.